Hi guys, it's Carol. How are ya? I'm pretty good. I went to see that ostrich, and guess what? That ostrich liked me pretty much too. He did his mating dance for me. Here he comes. And that is just the funniest thing to me. That is just so crazy. I eventually got up right next to the fence. Their necks are thick. Their feet are huge. And this must be a 6-foot fence. I was going to think 8, but it must just be 6. But when he stands up to it, his head is higher than the fence. He is a huge ostrich. But that he would do this dance, it was just struck me so funny. I just think he looks like he's had a little much to drink. I don't know.
His
But
feathers
there
look
he
soft.
is. All right. That's the ostrich mating dance that he did for me. Don't his feathers look soft? I really wanted to touch him, but I'm told that he bites, so I didn't stick my hand over there to touch his feathers. And right there, they look like they're turquoise. I don't remember them looking like that in person. I just remember white feathers. I don't know if something got sprayed on him or if it was just looks that way for some reason. I just remember him being black and white. But craziest thing I ever saw. Okay, let me tell you about something fantastic my daughter Becky got to do today. I was just so tickled that she got to do this. Hang on just a second. I forgot to say that he was not up close to the fence when I started walking up towards the fence. But he saw me walking up and he just turned and came right for the fence,
His feathers
squatted
look
down,
soft.
and started doing this dance. He was so funny. I stood there for a long time filming this. And then when I turned my back on him and started to walk away, he immediately got up. They are tall. He got up and he started walking away. But when I turned around and came back to the fence, here he came again. I don't know what this poor ostrich thinks, but it was funny. He is an amazing creature. Okay, now I'm going to tell you about what my daughter Becky got to do today. She did not get to go see the ostrich. She got to go to a luncheon. I'll tell you about that. I'm going to stop this clip and tell you about it. Hi. Oh, sorry. I just wanted to tell you what a blessing it was for my daughter Becky to be able to go to a luncheon today. The Laura W. Bush Institute for Women's Health here has a Power of the Purse luncheon every year since 2007, I think. Anyway, part of it is they auction off purses, and that money goes into the fund along with the tickets sold for the luncheon and the main speaker. Last year, Tim Tebow was the main speaker, and they raised $375,000. And that goes for research for women's health, to provide pap smears and mammograms for women, and all kinds of educational things, especially to educate healthcare workers how to identify human trafficking victims. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful thing. We admire Laura Bush a lot in this state. But anyway, my daughter got to go. This is something totally outside of our range of ever being able to attend. We're not in that income bracket. They had, I think there were 925 people there today for the luncheon. I'll look and see how many purses they had. I read how many purses they had to auction off. But the main speaker this year was Elizabeth Smart. What a blessing it was for my daughter to hear her speak. Becky said she was so eloquent and personable and likable and down to earth and really brought a great message. I was so pleased that Becky got to go hear her. It was quite a touching speech that she gave. Anyway, I was just so tickled. Becky's employer purchased a table, and then employees were allowed to go to this lunch, and that's how Becky got to go. Otherwise, no one in my family would ever be able to do something like that. So I really appreciate her employer for choosing her as one of the people to go for their table. Anyway, she said she just really loved hearing Elizabeth Smart. I don't know what her married name is, but they had her listed as Elizabeth Smart. Hearing her speak. So that was our great news for today. Becky got to do that. Okay. Don't know anything else. I'm going to show you my test result just in case you think I'm making this up about my positive result. And let me tell you, I am not upset about it. I really feel a big sense of peace. I'm not going to stress over it every day until I get the results of the next test. I'm not going to do it. I really don't think I have cancer. I just feel very at peace about it. But I have checked this email about 50 times to make sure it says positive on the results. But actually, I'm doing okay. It's not bothering me. For some reason, I feel very at peace, and it's not bothering me. And I'm sure that has a lot to do with all the prayers you've offered for me, and I really appreciate it. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. And I know you believe me when I said I got this result. It's just that I don't believe it. I have to keep going back and checking and making sure that says positive.